Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did a smoky eye look. I do not know how I feel about these things. Smoky eye look with a Smashbox, with the Smashbox full exposure palette, using only the matte shades right here. I also have Max 34 eyelashes on my lids, and I'm trying to work with something back here. I don't know. I'm just trying it out. But this look would be good if you're going out, if you're going to Vegas, because it is a little bit heavier. For prom, it would be great, and for a night out with the girls, because this should last all night long. See, this hair is weird. I don't know. I'll leave it back there for now. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day. It is finally hot and nice here in Canada. It's not really that nice because it just a thunderstorm right now and then it went away, but I'll take it. I'll take anything but the snow. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you want me to do anything else, leave it down below, and leave some comments too, good or bad. It is what it is. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye. All right, guys, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna first prime my face with Smashbox Photo Finish in the oil-free one. I've been using this a lot lately, and I enjoy it. It goes into my pores nice, it holds my makeup nice, and it keeps me less oily. Then I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes here. I like to hold my lashes for a little bit, just in one place instead of pumping. I notice that it helps hold the curl a little bit better. Hold it for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds if you can. And then I'm using my foundation, my 5.0 Match Master foundation from MAC, and my F80 Sigma brush to put it all over my face. And I put about 3 pumps onto the brush directly, and then I place it in four or five spots on my face, and then I blend it all together. Even though my skin, I don't have any acne or anything like that, I do have a lot of discoloration. So I am like crazy about foundations. I am always using foundations. I love everything that has to do with foundations and concealer. It is like my thing. So if you have any questions about any foundations, I have tried them all. I have tried every single formula at MAC. I've tried every single formula at Smashbox, at YSL, Giorgio Armani. If you have any foundation questions, let me know, because I've been through it all. But I like to just keep it nice and even. I'm usually at NC42 at MAC, but the Match Master 5.0 goes really well and blends well right into my skin. Next here, I am going to do my eyebrows. Just got to find my brush here. And the brush I used to do my eyebrows is, I don't know the number. It's the angle brush from MAC in 266. And I'm using Espresso Shadow from MAC. I'm not the greatest at doing my eyebrows, and honestly, I just started doing them maybe in the past year. So I still need some lessons and practice on making sure that I do my makeup or my eyebrows correctly. Not my favorite thing to do. I'm just putting that out there, letting you know. I like to fill it in a little bit darker towards the edges, and then just use this acrylic mascara wand to just brush it out. Then I'm using e.l.f.'s primer for my eyeshadow. This is the absolute best primer. It reminds me a lot of Urban Decay's, but with like a quarter of the price, if that. But it holds my eyeshadow really well. Doesn't have too much creasing in it. And I noticed that it keeps up its good work. I mean, it's only $3, so why not? I would order that in bulk if I could, because Target just closed in Canada, so I have to order my e.l.f. products online, which sucks. Next, I'm using the full exposure Smashbox palette. The first color that I'm using here is M3 or M7. Sorry, M5. There isn't really any numbers on here. The numbers are like on the back of the palette in M1, M2, but it's M5 in the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. And I'm using just a dense brush, and I'm going to place that all over my lid. The next color I'm using is M6 with a fluffier brush. And I'm using a fluffier brush because I don't want to pick up too much product. I just want to put it into my crease. So I'm placing all that just right into my crease. It's a shade deeper than the first one. The first one had more of a pink tone to it, and this one reminds me of Soft Brown from MAC. Then I'm going to use this darker brown color, and I'm going to go ahead and put that right into my crease. And I'm focusing just on the corners of my eyes and kind of feeling where my eyeball is to see where that crease line should be. And I'm not bringing it all the way into my lid. I'm just focusing on the corner. And I'm using a MAC fluffy brush and the number 221. And like I said, just focusing on that corner and inside of the crease because I just want the product to contour right there and just have a little bit more of a deeper shadow in the corners of my eyes. Then I'm going to go back in with a fluffy brush again, and I'm going to use that same soft brown looking color, and I'm just going to use it to blend everything in. And notice I haven't gone up to my eyebrows at all. I want to keep that area clear so that when I do put my lighter shadow on there, it has more of a highlight. So I'm blending all of that in on the top, making sure I like how it looks nice and even. Then I'm taking the lighter color in that palette. Of course, it's M4. M4, Matte 4 in the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. And I'm just placing that right underneath my eyebrows for my eyebrow highlight. I'm going to curl my eyelashes again because I decided I wanted to use falsies today. So just add an extra curl to it. Today what I'm using for my gel liner is e.l.f.'s Creamy Eyeliner. This is extremely creamy. It doesn't come off, but literally if you want to wipe it, it'll wipe. It doesn't come off on its own. That's what I was trying to say. But when I put on my eyeliner, I usually start in the middle, and then I use that as a guide before I go into my lid and then out to my outer corners to make a little wing too. So I just follow that straight line when I'm using my eyeliner on top of my lids to make my wing. Then I'm using the eyeliner in my waterline as well. I have been putting eyeliner in my waterline since I think I was like 13. And I literally cannot go a day without it. I feel so naked without it. And next, I'm just going to go ahead and take my foundation brush and just brush out if there was any fallout. Clear everything up underneath my eyes. And then for my concealer today, I'm going to use NARS Creamy Concealer in Custard, along with, let me find it here for you, the Dior Skin Concealer in 3. The Dior Skin doesn't have that much coverage at all, but it is my skin tone color. And I like to put it on top of the Creamy Concealer Custard from NARS because it helps to blend that color in so I don't look too stark white underneath my eyes, even though I would prefer that. I like how it blends into my skin a little bit more. And using e.l.f.'s concealer brush, I'm going to go ahead and push in the concealer. This blending process actually takes a little bit because the concealer doesn't blend in that well. You really have to work it in without pushing it all over the place. That makes sense. I want to make sure that I'm pushing it into my skin and not rubbing it out. So you have to be patient when it comes to blending, and I think you have to be patient a little bit when it comes to doing your makeup. You can't rush everything. So I'm pushing all of that in. I didn't want to show you the whole process because who wants to sit here and watch me do that? Then with my foundation brush, I'm pushing in my concealer again. This concealer will crease, but I do have those lines underneath my eyes where it's just prone to creasing. It is what it is when it happens. Just gotta deal with it. I am that person checking myself all day long, patting underneath my eyes. And then I have this concealer, I think it's foundation, from Flower. Never heard of this company, but I love this. It's SF8, and I use this for my contour. I put it on my cheeks where my cheekbone is, my forehead, underneath my jaw, and then using a brush, I like to brush a little bit just down my nose, following the bridge from my eye and just taking that straight down. And I like to build the color on. I don't like to just go ahead and directly put the dark color just straight on. It's nice to build on it so I have more control. Using a stippling brush, I'm going to go ahead and blend out those lines that I just made on my jawline, on my cheekbones, as well as on my forehead. As well as on my nose too, of course. Just blending it all out here. See, pat, pat. I'm used to it. Using the Anastasia contour kit, I'm going to take the banana color first with just a clean angled brush here, and I'm going to go ahead and put that right into underneath my eyes for my setting. And then I also like to put it on my forehead and down the bridge of my nose and on my chin. Using the deeper shade in the Anastasia palette, I like to go ahead and put that on top of where I placed all of the colors of my contour. So placing that on my cheekbones, on my forehead, underneath my jawline, just to darken my contour. Also putting it down where my nose was too. Then I'm going to take the pinky shimmery color with a blending brush here, and I'm just blending out the contour of my nose. But I'm going to take that color right there and place it right on top of my nose and underneath my eyes as well. Placing it on all the places that I want a little bit of shimmer and where I do like my highlight. Next, I'm going to take a pencil brush and black shadow from MAC, and I'm going to place that underneath my eyes, just so my eyes can be a little bit smokier on the bottom as well. I like to place the shadow first, and then go back with the eyeshadow brush and then blend it out. I thought I wanted to do something cool like that, and then afterwards when I looked at it, I was like, so I just wiped it away. Listening to some music jamming too. And I'm using the blush here from MAC. It is their Mineral Blush in Petal Power. And I'm placing that right on the apples of my cheek just for a little bit more color. And then next I'm taking the shimmer brick from Bobbi Brown and placing that kind of at the V where my eyes are, not going all the way down, and then bringing it up by my eyebrows as well too. That's the mascara that I'm using. I still don't know the name of it, but it has an acrylic brush with little bristles, and it's from MAC. And you know how we all love making weird faces and are putting on our mascara. And the lashes that I'm going to use today are number 34 from MAC. And I recently picked up this Revlon glue. It's the glue that has, it's called the precision glue. So basically it has a brush and then you paint the glue onto the eyelashes. And I've been really enjoying that because I have more control of where the glue is going and how much glue I want to put on it too. And I use a tweezer to put my eyelashes on, clipping it at the bottom, placing it in the middle first, and then tapping out the corners with my fingers. Then I'm going to let that glue dry. For my lips today, I'm using a NYX Soft Matte Cream Color in the color Stockholm. And although it is a pretty matte color, I like putting Nymphette lip gloss from MAC right on top of it just to have a little bit more of a pop. And that concludes my video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see anything else, leave the comments below. My glue is still drying there, of course, you can see that. Alright guys, you have a great day. Bye!
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did a smoky eye.